Hey everyone, welcome to Go2 Gaming. Today I have the next episode of my First Impressions series for you, covering the new co-op dino shooter Second Extinction. The game originally released into early access on Steam back in October, but now that the game is available within Game Pass as a preview on both the current and last-gen Xbox consoles, let's take a closer look at what it's all about. Second Extinction is published and developed by Systemic Reaction, a part of the Avalanche Studios group. Systemic Reaction is known for the game Generation Zero, but the other creative divisions within the group have worked on games like Rage 2, Hunter Call of the Wild, and Just Cause. Like those games, Second Extinction runs on the Apex engine. Second Extinction has squads of up to 3 players heading back to Earth via dropship as part of a war effort to wipe out the mutated dinosaurs that have overrun the planet. The game offers relatively detailed lore on their website explaining how they got into this mess, but the gist of it is the dinosaurs never fully went extinct when the asteroid hit 65 million years ago. Instead, they lived underground and after evolving and mutating over the years, have now resurfaced to take their place as the dominant species on the planet. Years after the initial attack, all that is left of humanity has evacuated to orbiting space stations named gateways, and the Emergency Response Agency, ERA for short, is ready to mount a war effort to start retaking their home. I'll leave some links down in the description for you to check out the full stories if you would like to see them. At the main menu of the game, you will be given a choice of 3 different modes. Gateway Cygnus, which is the training and tutorial mode, Expedition will allow you to free roam, and Tundra is the campaign mode. After completing the training, I jumped right into the campaign and figured I'd give it a shot solo. After selecting one of the 6 campaign missions that are currently available, I was given the option to choose one of 5 currently available heroes. Each hero has 3 unique abilities that will help in battle: passive, tactical, and special. The weapons for each hero upgrade universally. For instance, if you are using Jack and you upgrade the minigun, Rosie's minigun is also upgraded. You are also able to custom tailor your hero's loadout to match your preferences and playstyle. Coordinate with your teammates to ensure you have all the bases covered. If you bring ammo, try to get them to bring the equipment drop, for instance. For my first round, Ortega seemed to be a good fit for my playstyle based on her description, but I found out very quickly that this game is unforgiving for solo players, and it didn't take long for me to be wiped out by the dino hordes. The first round felt like complete chaos. It just felt like I was being completely overrun by the dinos and didn't get a chance to try to figure out any tactics, as I spent my entire time frantically running for my life. As a solo, you can be down by the dinos, and you get a chance to self-revive, but your chances of getting back up are pretty slim as they tend to swarm you as soon as you go down. If this happens, you will get 3 respawns before failing the mission. I spent some time messing around with my controls, but ultimately ended up back at the default settings. The movement feels kind of floaty or even a little jumpy when doing fine adjustments, which I found made grabbing ammo and equipment while being chased a little difficult when coupled with the small hitboxes on these items. I would have to say though, my biggest complaint with my first round would be the shotgun, which seemed like it had a bit of a delayed shot and I couldn't seem to hit anything with it. My second solo attempt was much more successful, however. This time I decided to go with Jack as he seemed to have more firepower and better defensive abilities. I jumped into the homebound mission and made my way towards the objectives, mowing down dinos and crossing off a few secondary objectives as I made my way along. I decided to start at Objective B to start opening hangars to find dropships. Having more firepower, I was able to scout out the objective better than my initial attempt and found scattered around each objective point explosive barrels and tanks, as well as a few locations to restock your ammo and equipment. The shocking grenades that come equipped by default on Jack made the bigger dinos much easier to take down than they originally seemed. They will knock the flatbacks on their side so you can shoot the soft underbelly, and also slow down the bull and Rex enough for you to maneuver around them to get to their weak spots. I died a couple of times during this attempt, but still had one final objective to do and one more respawn heading into it. Things got a little hairy at the objective, and I was overrun by the dinos once again. I bled out, went to respawn, and the game black screened. I reloaded the game, hoping to be able to rejoin and finish my mission, but there was no option to do so, and all the experience, research material, and dino parts I had collected were gone. I tried the same mission, made it pretty far again, only to have the same thing happen. At this point I was a little frustrated, but it is a game preview so these things happen. I decided to go into free roam and try my luck there, hoping for a shorter mission and a higher chance of leaving the game with my experience and research. Free roam offers lots of side quests and clearer missions for you to mess around with while exploring the dino-infested tundra, and ample opportunities to wipe out dinos and grab their parts. When you have collected enough of what you are after, you can head to one of the extraction points and call for extraction. When initiated, a countdown will begin with waves of dinos attacking you until the dropship arrives to pick you up. I've only extracted a few times so far, but each time the timer was different. I haven't yet figured out if this timer is based on anything in particular, or if it is completely random. My first extraction lasted 2 minutes, and it was total carnage and lots of fun. I didn't seem to have the same crashing issues in free roam as I did in the campaign, but when testing the game with a teammate, we couldn't seem to keep a solid connection. We tried 3 times, and each time one of us would DC. One other bug I ran into, which did wind up ending my free roam mission, was when a Rex pounced on me and slammed me through the map, leading to infinite freefall. Again though, with this still being an in-progress game preview, it's completely understandable, and these are things that will get sorted in time. Another cool feature about this game is the ever-evolving map that updates twice weekly with emergence events, which seem to be based on the previous few days' war efforts. This moves the concentration of the dino hordes back and forth. I'm looking forward to how this feature plays out as the game develops. So overall, what do I think of Second Extinction? It's a ton of good, clean fun. I honestly don't have any complaints about this game. With further development, it has a lot of potential to be a really fun dino slaughterfest. Yes, there are some bugs here and there, but again, the game is still in preview and will only continue to get better. Believe it or not, this game actually got my heart pumping a few times. Whether it was a charging bull with a horde of raptors at its side, or a pouncing Rex trying to jump on top of me, this game kept me on my toes. The weapon upgrade system is straightforward and easy to use, and the contracts add a nice touch as something extra to do in-game. I see this game being a perfect way to kick back with your buddies and enjoy a casual yet very hectic night of gaming. I'm still making my way through the game, but I'm considering making a beginner's guide, so if that is something you would like to see, let me know down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this info helpful, hit the like button to let me know, and consider subscribing to stay up to date with all my latest videos. Until next time, keep gaming.